What is happening, everybody? This is Cody, aka DFS Prodigy. We're here. It's week one, and yeah, we're breaking down this 12 game Sunday, September 7th slate. We have a little bit. I am getting this out, like I said, 7 days in advance, about a week beforehand. Um, so if injuries do happen, we'll play it by ear. I'll update it in my article, which will be right here. The NFL Week One DraftKings breakdown. Features the player pool that I'm liking. This is the slate of games. Like I said, it's a 12 gamer. The player pool will be up, like I said, on my website. And before we begin, always like for me. Definitely subscribe. That helps me in turn y'all know. It helps out the YouTube algorithm whenever you do. I guess it's one click and it's free. And yeah, it helps me. So why not? Out of the kindness of your heart, please help me. So we're watching some college football right now. So I just wanted to go ahead and break down this NFL Week One slate. We already have an injury that we need to talk about, which we'll talk about pretty soon. So let's kick it off at the quarterback spot. Or let's go. Hold on. Let's talk about the games. Buccaneers and Falcons. Bucks are 2.5 point favorites. Um, the Bengals are 5.5 point favorites against the Browns. Colts are 1.5 point favorites still. 46 over and under. That's a low total. 42. Or we have a 38 in the Steelers and Jets. Steelers are 2.5 point favorites. What else are we gonna count up? Pinpoint 51 over and under for that night game. That's going to be wild. Nothing really is surprising so far though. So yeah, we did an early release video with my buddy. So definitely check out the early release. But this is now the, like I said, week one slate. So let's start off with quarterback. Jay Daniels, 7,000. Which, oh wait, by the way, some of my things may have changed from the early look to now because of cuts, practice squad situations, stuff like that. So just bear with me. But this is, like I said, the week one slate. So Jay Daniels, 7,000 against the Giants. I don't mind it, especially with Terry McLaurin now being back. That helps me out a ton liking him, especially with his rushing ability course. It's hard not to like him. Um, so for me, I do like Jaden McDaniels up here. Uh, Jaden Daniels up here. Joe Burrow, 6'9". Kind of a slow start sort of guy against Cleveland. That's kind of tough for me. I much rather just drop down to Baker Mayfield at 6'6". I'm loving this matchup. It's going to be chalky, but this matchup is going to be electric. I like it against Atlanta. Yeah, I'm certainly going to get to a lot of Baker Mayfield here. Jared Goff, I'm not really getting much against Green Bay. Especially with Micah Parsons, golly. Kyler Murray with the rushing ability as well. If he can get it done with his legs, I'm gonna be playing it. It's gonna burn me probably, but it's gonna burn me. So that's kind of how I'm feeling about that situation. Looking at Bo Nix, you can throw him in there against the Titans defense. Brock Purdy, I like his weapons. With George Kittle, looking at Ricky Pearsall, somebody's gonna have to help him out. I mean, if it's the connection with George Kittle, I don't mind it. But I'd rather drop down to Jordan Love right here at 6'1", which he does have the injury to his non-throwing thumb. So keep that in mind. Thank goodness it wasn't the right hand. But I like Jordan Love here. CJ Stroud is okay to me. I'm not really getting to him. I'm not really getting to Matthew Stafford, especially with all the injury buzz around him. I don't know what's going on with him with the injuries. So again, I kind of rather just stay away from that situation. Tua at 5'8", again, it's scary because we know one hit can take him out of the game, but this matchup is good against the Colts. I don't mind going to Bryce Young as well at 5'7". This is kind of a range I don't mind going to. I kind of like with Tua, with Bryce Young, with Michael Penix. Yes, I'm playing Penix. Yes, I am. I'm going to be playing him with Kyle Pitts and Drake London in a lineup or two. So against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, I think that's going to be a shootout game. I'm going to be playing a lot of it. Looking at Drake May, I'm not really getting to at 5'5". Justin Fields fringe narrative against the Steelers. No, thank you. Sandra Darnold, no, thank you against San Fran. I don't mind going to Trevor Lawrence. I like that at 5'3". That's a good price tag for him. Do not play Anthony Richardson because Daniel Jones starting at 5'1". That's disgusting to me. I'm not playing Geno Smith. I don't know what's going on with Jacoby Myers or if he's going to get traded or not. So he may be without a weapon. So that's disgusting. Joe Flacco at 4'9", not bad. Being the starter, that's not bad. You could do worse, like Spencer Rattler at 4'8", who I'm not getting to. So yeah, that's a not a bad price tag. Sorry, not Kenny Pickett. Joe Flacco at 4'9". We know he can sling it. We know he can. 21, 14, 30, 14. We'll take it. Um, I might be playing some Joe Flacco, and it's disgusting. I might get into Cam Ward or Russell Wilson, by the way. Man, oh man, I might be getting some Joe Flacco. Maybe. Let's go to running back. So this is a running back heavy slate. Um, I like a lot of I like of running backs here. Um, I'm going to be playing a ton. Just keep that in mind. So Bijan, eight. I might be playing a three running back slate for me. Bijan 8,000. We know he can catch passes in the backfield. I like that. Is this his year? It certainly could be. I don't mind going to Gibbs at 7-7. CMC, even yes, with Brian Robinson there. I still like that price tag. It's CMC. Bucky Irving 7-1. I kind of rather go to the passing game. Um, but Irving is certainly in my player pool. Ashton Denty is the problem child that I don't know what to do with. This is a good matchup for him. It's an okay price tag, but we saw it in the preseason and it just wasn't working out. Achan though at 6'9" is questionable coming into this game. It Spets to suit up. So this is the situation that we're looking at. Jalen Wright's doubtful. Madison's on the IR. Achan's questionable. We have Ollie Gordon, who looked great in preseason. And yes, keep in mind, he looked great in college at Oklahoma State, one of the best runners in the game. I'm going to be playing some Ollie Gordon at 4-2. That is a value I'm loving on this slate. JT, throw him into your lineup. With Daniel Jones, I'm still playing him at 6-8. Josh Jacobs, 6-7's meh. Chase Brown's meh. Kyron Williams, meh. Brees Hall, meh. Give me Alvin Kamara. With Spencer Rattler starting, this is going to be a disaster. But we know the focal point of the offense is going to be through Alvin Kamara, which I'm playing a lot of. Let's go to Houston really quick. With Joe Mixon out for 4 weeks. We have Nick Chubb right here at 5-2, who is a lock and load play that I'm really liking. I don't mind going to Woody Marks as well, who might see some run, but I'd much rather go to Nick Chubb at 5-2 if he is starting. But whoever is suiting up to be the week one starter, I'll play him. So if it's Woody Marks or if it's Nick Chubb, give me either or. I still like Nick Chubb a little bit more. I'm not really getting to Caleb Johnson a ton of. I'm not really getting to. Or wait. We skipped a lot. Sorry. Let's go back up. Sorry to say. James Conner 6-1, great price tag for him. Great price tag for Chuba Hubbard. 6,000 with no Miles Sanders now. It's his backfield to run through. Nobody's really going to take carries. I mean, maybe Rico Dowdle, but again, that's still gross. Uh, Kenneth Walker, I love at 5'9". Great matchup for him. If they can't pass, they're going to run it through him. I'll take him at 5'9". I'm not really getting to Brian Robinson as a running back too. RJ Harvey 5'8". That depth chart situation with Sean Payton, I don't know who to trust or what to do. Dale Montgomery, I kind of rather just play Tyron Tracy, who had flashes of upside last year. I like that. Jerome Ford, we don't know who the running back one on the team is going to be. I believe it's going to be Jerome Ford. So if it is at 5'6", that's a nice price tag against Cincinnati. But Tyron Tracy's right there at 5'6" as well. Dobbins, I'm not getting to. I'm not really messing with that Denver situation running back. Henderson, I'm not really messing with either. I don't know what's going on with New England. Who's going to start and who's going to be the backup. Stevenson is questionable, so keep that in mind. What's going on with him? We don't know. Trevor Etienne, who's going to run this backfield? Is it Etienne or is it Bigsby? Because if it's Etienne at 5'4", I'm going to play a lot of Etienne. But if it's not, then I'm going to be burned. So, but what happens? Rashad White, 5'1", Um, Rico Dowdle, we talked about. Scott Ebel, we haven't talked about yet. But I'm much rather just go to Tyron Tracy still. This is kind of where we're getting into the backups. Eckler at 4'8" is somebody to look at. Is it going to be Krosky Merritt though starting? I think it will. So if it's Krosky Merritt, I believe he is. Where's Krosky Merritt? 4,000. 4,000. So we're going to be playing a lot of Krosky Merritt if he is the starter, but I like playing Eckler as well. Going to receivers, Chase, of course, 8-1. Can't help but love it. Puka though, I'm playing a lot. I'm not really playing much of Puka at 7-6. I'm not really playing much of Nico Collins at 7-4 either. St. Brown, I'm not really getting to. Brian Thomas is 6'8". I like that price tag if I'm playing T-Law. Mike Evans, I'm playing a lot of. Rick London, I'm playing a lot of. I like these two guys in this matchup. Give me both of them. T. Higgins, 6'4", no thank you. Garrett Wilson, 6'3". Is he going to be Justin Fields' guy? It certainly could look like that. Terry McLaurin, like I said, I like him with Jaden McDaniels. Why am I saying McDaniels? Jaden Daniels. Devontae Adams, 6'1" for a wide receiver 2. It could open up Puka and it could hurt Puka. I don't know just yet. We need to wait and see. Cortland Sutton, 6,000. Not really getting to. DK Metcalf with Aaron Rodgers against the Jets defense. Kind of disgusting. Waddle, 5'7" is an okay price tag. Marvin Harrison, 5'5". I like that price tag a ton for Marvin Harrison. Um, Jamison Williams, 5'5", boomer bust. We know how it goes for him. Jaden Reed is questionable. So he plans to play through the injury. But we'll talk about another Packer that I'd much rather go to down at the bottom. Cooper Cup 5'3". That's a nice price tag for Cooper Cup, but what is his production going to be? Stephon Diggs at 5'3". I mean, he's going to be the number one guy now on the team. Deebo Samuel, is he going to get some run in the backfield? He certainly could. 5'2" is not a bad price tag. Um, McMillan, he might be have to, he's going to be the wide receiver 1 now. There's no Adam Thielen. So if we're looking at Adam with no Adam Thielen now, Tyler Lockett 4,000, Van Jefferson 3-4. Resto was on the practice squad. Um, yeah, this is going to be interesting on what the Titan situation is going to be. Calvin Ridley 5,000. I'm liking some of these Titans receivers. Um, where were we? Olave. Why do we? What do we do? Oh yeah, we were talking about Ridley. Where were we going? Right here. Yeah. Olave, I'm not getting to. Myers, we don't know what team he's going to be on. Is he going to be on the Raiders? Who knows? Travis Hunter, I'm not trusting that just yet. Our Darnell Mooney is questionable. I don't think he's going to play week 1. He returned the practice, but if he doesn't, we'll talk about another guy in a second. Matthew Golden is who I want to talk about on the Packers. I like him at 4.9. That's a great value play. Thielen at 4.7 for Carolina. I like that a ton. Um, so, mm, let's say what's for the Vikings? What's Ibuka 4.6? I like. If Godwin's still banged up, I like that a ton. Amari Cooper just signed with the Las Vegas Raiders, so a 4.6. Throw him in there for the player pool. Ricky Purcell, a 4.5. Wide receiver 1 question mark. I don't mind it one bit. Um, who else are we looking at? Tyler Lockett, 4,000, great price tag for him. Vele, is he going to be have to step up at 3.9? He might have to. No Jalen Coker. So that Panther situation is going to be real interesting now. If there's no Godwin or no, sorry, Ray McLeod might be getting some run if there is no Darnell Mooney. At 3.7, you can like him. Tim Patrick on Jacksonville, by the way, great price tag for him. 3.6, not bad at all. Um, that's kind of where I'm looking at for receiver. Hunter Renfrow just signed back with the Carolina Panthers. And now as a part of the 53-man squad. 3-2, he could throw it. You could throw him in there. You certainly could. Let's go to tight end to wrap this up. Brock Bowers, 6'5". Yeah, I don't have anything bad to say about Brock Bowers. McBride, I have nothing bad to say either. George Kittle, 5'8", is going to have to absorb a ton of targets. Partly getting Laporta, Njoku, I like that with Joe Flacco starting at 4.7. Ingram was hard to trust in this new offense. Warren, I want to see what he's going to be about. Kyle Pitts, it's going to burn me. It's going to burn me at 4.3. Kraft, 4,000, not bad. Noah Fant in Cincinnati, yeah. Kate Otten is questionable. We need to see what's going on with him. So it could impact his week 1 availability. Let's go to Tampa. So it could be Durham or it could be Culp. We need to wait and see who's going to start. If either one does start, I like him. I'm going to be throwing him into my player pool. Certainly going to be. Ertz is a blanket for Daniels. I like him at 4.1. Waller at 3.5 is a nice price tag. Nice price tag. I'm kind of interested. I'm intrigued. Strange at 3.3 is a nice price tag. I like that a ton. Mason Taylor, he's gonna have to be the guy. Um, is it gonna be Barner or is it gonna be Arroyo on the Seahawks? So This is going to be a fun week one, though. I can't wait to dig in, and we'll see what happens in week one. So, again, thank you for tuning in. It was a great, safe rest of your day, everybody. Have a good one.